Great morning. Great morning, amazing people. How y'all feeling? Um, I know y'all this is a little different for y'all this morning because I'm going live from my bed. Because we gotta have a meeting this morning um about some things. Because some people have been procrastinating on their success, procrastinating on their gifts, procrastinating on their business. It's a lot of procrastination going on, and we need to talk about that this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Nate Dog. I see you. I see you. Good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Bermika, good morning, Queen. Thank you. Jaqueen, thank you so much. Um, I forgot to put did I? Yeah, it's okay. So yesterday I went live really quick. For people that are new here and you just started following me, I'm not only a motivational speaker, I'm also a business coach. And I do relationship coaching, I do life coaching as well. So this morning, a lot of people are procrastinating. And I don't know if this is you or not. If you want to be honest, let's block him. It's too early to be playing. Don't come on here being rude. We don't do stuff like that. He's blocked. And let's delete his comment because we don't need that type of negativity this morning. It's an amazing Jimmy Johnson. Hey. Hey, how are you? This is a beautiful morning. And that's something else that, I'm a touch on in a little bit. But I wanted to come and I wanted to talk about how people are sleeping on themselves, how people are procrastinating with their life, their business, their purpose, their goals. I see a lot of people putting their goals on the back burner, and I don't understand why you putting your dreams and your goals on the back burner and you're not working on them every single day. You get up every single day and you go to work and you go work on someone else's goals. You need to be working on your own and bring your own goals full circle as well. Good morning. My camera is all right. Hold on. Can you see me now? Excuse me. Tell me if you can see me now. Good morning. Let me know if y'all can see me. If y'all can see me now. I hope y'all can see me now. But I just wanted to talk about okay, Maurice, thank you. I just wanted to talk about, procrastination. And I had the other day, um I think I might have told you about this, that I had a conversation with a young lady and she was really mad. And she was mad, because I was working coaching her friend and getting her friend got business credit. So her friend got lines of business credit to be able to invest into her business. So she didn't have to worry of how I'm gonna get supplies, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this. Money wasn't a worry for her because she came to me and she got coaching and did what she had to do to invest in herself. Thank you, Tavis. Thank you so much. She did what she had to do to, invest in herself. And this is a prime example of procrastination. This is a prime example of people, not prioritizing things, and then getting mad. So, we got her, plenty of lines of credit for her to do, what she needed to do. And this other girl hit me up. She's like, Shalakimia, you helped my friend get all this business credit. Like, how can you do that? I've referred her to you, this and the third. And I had to explain to this young lady, first of all, you're not going to approach me like that. You're going to approach me with respect because I approach you with respect. Second of all, your friend took the necessary steps to put herself in position. You did not do that. I said, and furthermore, if I can be real with you, I said, I see that you went and you bought you a new wig, baby. That probably cost between $200 and $500. And then I seen those really nice pictures of you going out. And you looked really, really nice. Your hair was intact and everything. I said you went and you got that unit and you went and got your hair done and you went and got an outfit if that's what you did and went out. You did not put in the work that your friend put in with her business, baby. Your business wasn't a priority. Now you're upset because you see your friend making the moves that she needs to make without any worry because she put herself in position. See, people will sit up and sleep on themselves. I don't want nobody to sleep on themselves. And that's why I got up at this hour and did this live. I don't want nobody to sleep on themselves. But are your priorities in order? Let's be real. Are your priorities in order? You have an idea. You have a business. You have a clothing line you want to start. Y'all been talking about starting a cleaning company. You've been talking about getting in real estate. It's a whole bunch of things that people have been talking about doing and they're not doing it. Why not? Why are you not putting yourself in position to do it? That girl paid me $150 to coach her. She walked away with 40,000 lines, $40,000 in business credit. That's what she did. And then her friend got mad. And I had to break it down. And I wasn't trying to be personal, but I was trying to be personal. You didn't invest in yourself. You invested in everything else but your business. You made sure you invested in your hair. You made sure you invested in an outfit. You didn't invest in yourself. Don't come in my inbox like that, baby. Because it's not going to be nice. I told her you can only be mad at you because you didn't do the things that you were supposed to do. Period, point blank. And that's why I wanted to come and have this conversation, because you can be mad at nobody but yourself when you have not invested in yourself. We invest in everything else but the things we need to be investing in. I mean, come on. Last night I did a live and I said I have a grant list available. The grant list is $10. Then I gave out a surprise promo code. I never changed it. I said I was only doing it for an hour. I never changed it. And I never did anything. I wanted as many people. That's how much I care about people's success. I want as many people to get the list as possible. That's what I want. So you can, and then these grants, you can apply for these grants every single month until the deadline. Every single one. Even if you get one. What people paid, $5.99 for 13 access to 13 business grants last night? You can't beat that. You can't invest $5.99 into yourself, into your business. Fill out for these grants every single month until they're expired. Somebody was like, "Oh, can you do it for me?" No, I cannot. I cannot do that for you. You need to sit down and take out time to apply for these grants for your business. If you really care about your business, if this is really your baby, if this is something that you really, really want to do, come on. Right, right. You have to. It's just time to really, it's time to really tighten up. We procrastinate with so many different things. So many different things. And for what? What are we procrastinating for? If you thought of that business, you have that business down on the inside of you. You have the power, you have the wisdom to make this business what you want it to be. You have that. I have come and I have said, you know what? I want to help people. start their businesses, reestablish their businesses, set their businesses up for success. That's what I came to help people do. I came to help. I came to assist. Let me tell you something. People sitting out here and somebody got an idea of a cleaning company, right? And while you procrastinating on that cleaning company, on that nail shop, on that bakery, excuse me, of buying those properties, somebody done already went and did it and making six figures. And then you gonna be sitting up looking at them like, I had that same idea. I was gonna do that same thing, and you didn't know how to go about it. Yes, Constance, you could still get the list. You can still get the list. You go to Grind and Royal University, and you use the surprise code Royal. Oh, Royal's lowercase. I'm sorry. Hold on. You use Royal. Hold on. Yes, you use code. You use code. How did I do that? You use the code Royal. Yeah. So you use the code Royal when you go to the first surprise discount. And then if you go to my site, if you go to my site and you leave a review, you get another promo code. You can't beat that. I really just want us to stop sleeping on ourselves. I want us to really start like investing in ourselves because we invest in us, we invest in our children, we invest in our grandchildren that probably ain't here yet. We create generational wealth. You see what I'm saying? We should be teaching our children the business. If if you have a gift, if you make things or whatever it is, you should be teaching your kids. You should be teaching your kids how to be entrepreneurs as well. You see what I'm saying? We have to teach them that. Even if they might not do that, they always have a skill to fall back on. And we have to pass that down, to our children. We have to success. I came this morning to tell you success is all around you. Success is in you. It's in you. Why you keep putting it off? Why you keep putting things off? I want to know, not even in just business, in life. Success is on you. It's in you. It's a part of you. Your greatness. You're amazing. But I want to know why you keep sleeping on yourself when you exist to do amazing things. It was so crazy this morning. I was just scrolling social media, right? And I'm seeing people invest in everything but themselves. Invest in labels, invest in cars they can't afford, live in places that they can't afford, just so many things. But it's like, why not invest in you so you can really afford those type of things? People will go out and get foreign cars and cannot afford to keep up the maintenance on them. People will go and try to, live in these places and you struggling and you can't really afford it. Put yourself in position. Why not? Good morning. Put yourself in position to do these things. I talked to an amazing guy yesterday, right? Amazing guy that had like that just thought about things on a different level. Thought about things like I think about things, like I see a lot of people think about things. Do y'all know like these people that are rich, right? They don't even be having like brand new cars. Do you know they be having old cars or they kept a car because ain't nothing wrong with it? You see what I'm saying? Because they feel like, why waste money and buy a new car? And my car works perfectly. Okay, if my car no longer works, I'll go get a new car or I'll get another car. And it's like people are thinking smart. People are saying, okay, I'm not gonna go get a new car with a car payment. I'm gonna keep the car up that I have, take care of it, invest in my credit, have a savings for a rainy day, have a savings account to buy a house. I'm gonna get me together. I'm not just gonna be out here. I'm not gonna just look rich. Because that's what some people do. They just want to look rich. But their credit is bad. They're borrowing. Why don't we focus on the important things? Get ourselves together. And then we can go get the things that we want because we can really afford them. Like I told you yesterday, I've been without a car for a few years. You know why? Because I sat up there and I said, you know what? And I thought about this, right? I said, I'm not going to go. I could have went and got a car with a car payment. But I said, I'm not going to go get a car with a car payment for the simple fact that I'm an entrepreneur. I don't know what's going to happen in my business month to month. And not saying I don't have any faith. It was just a sermon inside of me that said, no, don't make that type of move. Don't do that. And I didn't do it. And what the pandemic hit, my income took a big hit. You see what I'm saying? I'd have probably had a repossession on my credit. You see what I'm saying? Calling these people trying to negotiate this $200-300 payment. I didn't put myself in that type of position. I said, if I cannot go out and buy me a car straight out, used, it ain't got to be nothing new. Something that get me from point A to point B, I'm not doing it. I'm not about to pay somebody interest. I'm not about to be in no situation where my car is going to be repoed. I'm going to think smart. And that came from wisdom. When my son got his car, my son was like, oh, Mom, I got this offer in the mail. College student. I got this offer in the mail for a brand new car. This is the payment. I said, no, son, you're not doing that. You don't want no car payment. He found him a nice little $5,000 something car and no car payment. And I said, son, how do it feel that you don't have to pay no car payment? Your car, you own your car. I said a payment would have put you back. And I'm not saying people shouldn't do a payment. If you can afford to do it, do it. I'm just saying move smarter and don't put yourself in a whole lot of debt. That's all I'm saying. And I'm glad I thought about that. And then I was able to teach my son that. And even now, if I can't go on the lot and buy it straight out, I don't want to buy it. I don't have no interest to pay nobody. I don't have no repo fees to pay. I don't have none of that to do. None of that. I just don't. I don't know. Who this is for. I don't. But I just me myself. I don't have time to move like that. I'm gonna move smarter. People be afraid to step out on the comfort zone, right? Because a lot of people are trying to live like I don't know, like rich and they're not rich, like looking rich. No, we don't need to look rich. We don't need to look rich. We need to put ourselves in positions to where we ain't got to go borrow nothing. We ain't got to have the anxiety or feel like you got to call somebody on the phone and be like, hey, can I borrow this or can I borrow that? No, we need to put ourselves in position to be able to hold our own. And I'm saying you ain't gonna need people from time to time. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is have a backup plan. Have a plan. Have a little saved. Don't live paycheck to paycheck. Make sure every paycheck you putting something to the side. Even if you're trying to start a business or whatever, have some funds that you put to the side. I really suggest business credit. I really do. For your business, I tell people stop using your money. Stop using your how many? Stop using your money. If you have to, cool. I've done it before. I've invested some of my money, until I learn business credit. But if use the bank's money to start your business. The bank use your money that sits in the bank. Why not? Use the bank's money. Don't use the money to go, get clothes and go out and get no, invest in your business because your business is going to invest back into you. How do we stop being scared or afraid to really be successful? I know I've talked to people that be like, "Oh, I'm scared to be successful." Why are you scared to be successful? Why are you scared to be who you were created to be? Success is your portion. Success is a part of you. We're preparing for success where we're not going to be afraid of it. We're not going to be afraid of it. How do you stop being afraid? Believe it in yourself. Believe it in yourself. Wanting more for your children and your grandchildren. I told my son the other day, I said, do you know there's some people, I said, look at the Hiltons. They set generations up. They set generations up. They set generations up with generational wealth. Their great great grandparents put the work in for them. There's nothing wrong with our people doing that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong with it. Rizzo said, all facts. I paid my car that I don't ever want another car payment. I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. Do y'all budget every month? Do you budget? Do you know what you spending? Do you know what you bring in? Do you know what you spending? Do you know where your money's going? Do you? It's okay. Start budgeting now and seeing where your money's going, because I know when you look at that budget, you can look at some things and be like, hold up, I'm spending too much money eating out. I'm spending too much money on fast food. I'm spending too much money here. If you don't sit, I tell people, get you a little book. This is my little book. It says, define your passion, nurture your creativity, and take a hold of your dreams. I read this every day. I read the front of this like every day. And it inspires me, you know, to do better. It reminds me, you know, um, but write down. Write it down, especially my people that I just work with and being a homeowner. You have to write your budget down. You have to know what you're bringing in, how much you spending, because you can cut the fat off of that budget. Cut out the fast food. Put that money in a savings account. Cut out the eating out all the time. Put that in the savings account. The clothes, we don't need clothes every single month. Put that in the savings account. Have you a cushion. Get your credit right. Credit is power. Credit's power. Business credit is power. I have a client that just got a storefront with her business credit. Another client, food truck with her business credit. I have people hit me up. Oh, I want a food truck so bad. Put yourself in position to get the food truck. Oh, I need inventory. I need this. I need, put yourself in position to do it. I will have people come to me and be like, I want to coach you, Shishala Kimia. Okay, it's $150. If I even have appointments open that month, it's $150. I had a homeowners class the other day, y'all. Previously I had 6 girls um that coach with me on home ownership. They all have closed on their homes, right? One of my girls went to the table with $1,000. She saved 15,000. When she got to that signing table, all she needed was 1,000. She had $14,000 that she could do whatever she wanted to, buy new furniture, get whatever she wanted to get. She had $14,000. I told her, I said, put 7 of that in an account that's going to draw interest on it. Except the other 7 is a cushion. Let that be the emergency mortgage fund. If you run into, you know, a situation of maybe a month or two, or even Christmas, if people celebrate Christmas and you buy gifts, things like that, let that be the emergency mortgage fund. If you own a house, you should have like an emergency fund with some funds in it, just in case something may happen. You got money to still pay your mortgage and pay your bills for the month. I had 5 people this past month register for my homeowners class. 5. And this is why I get away from doing classes, because people don't register. It doesn't matter. I could make the class $20 and give away thousands and thousands of dollars in information, and people will not show up. Or people won't show up. They will not show up. They will continue to be comfortable renting from someone and investing in their property. How are you comfortable paying someone else's mortgage and not your own? That's the world we live in. We will pay somebody else's mortgage. I sat down one day and I calculated one day, okay, if the average person pays like $1,200 in rent, $900 in rent, and you've lived there 6, 7 years, this is how much you have invested in this person. You have paid their mortgage and you have fed their family. And this is why I don't have classes often, because people don't show up. And I try to make the classes as affordable as I can, you know, for people. I really do. I really do. You know, I really wanted to have look, I'm 51 years old and have never had a car note. I own 2 dump trucks that are paid for, no loans, no PPA bought me either. Awesome. That's awesome. And that's an ideal situation. Some people aren't in those type of situations. But I feel like if you could take a line of credit and you can flip that, do that. Do that. If you can get a line of business credit and be able to go ahead and brand your business, and you're able to go ahead and get your inventory, do that. Do that. Set yourself up the right way. Chino, what's the cost for what? I don't know what you mean, Chino. What's the cost for what? Well, I think I'm wrong. Wow, I think it's rewarding what you do. I appreciate you. Thank you, Constance. You know, I just really want us to be better. I want us to do better. This is a reminder to pick your goals back up. Look at your, are you writing down your goals? Are you writing down your ideas? Are you? I want to know. Are you paying them any attention? Absolutely, George. Absolutely, George. I pray for you. Absolutely. And you going to beat that cancer, George. You are. You are. I know it feels like a lot. I fought an invisible illness for a very long time. George, I want you to know that, you know, I've been living with a brain tumor for many years now. And what I started doing, one thing I found out is I starved it. So basically, what I did was I started alkalining my body. George, you have to alkaline your body. You need to start drinking some smoothies with green apples, spinach in it, kale in it, ginger, things like that, lemon. Start alkalining your body so the cancer cannot live in your body anymore. That's what you have to do. That's what I had to start doing with my body. I had to start putting things in my body that starved, you know, my invisible illness. So start doing that. Start if you don't have someone make you, yes, apple cider vinegar. Yes, have someone start making you green smoothies. Have you 2 green smoothies a day? Yes, somebody said cucumber too. Start having someone make you smoothies. You will feel your body change and it will feel different. Yes, you will beat this. You will beat this, George. You will. Tumor. Good morning, Queen. I know the feeling about that tumor life you share with your testimony. God is good. Thank you for being true. Yeah. Yeah, I went through a lot of stuff with my tumor, you know. Um, and to be honest with you, my tumor is the reason I do everything I do today. You know, I wouldn't even be an entrepreneur, a business coach, a motivational speaker if I would have never been diagnosed with a tumor. I promise you, I would have never did it. It pushed me in the right direction with everything. And pray that we walk by faith and not by sight. Absolutely. 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 George, you got this. You got this. I promise you, you got this. You starve it. You starve the cancer. You starve the diabetes. It eats and it lives off of the bad things that we're eating. That's what it does. And the bad things we put in our body, that's what it lives off of. If you take that away from it, it can't live no more. It can't live no more. What's the cost of your class? Which class? If you want one-on-one coaching, which I open maybe 4 or 5 sessions up a month, it's $150. If you, it depends on what kind of coaching that you need though. It depends on that. First time viewing this live, do you have a training course? If so, what is the median and your name? Right now, a lot of people know I'm launching my university. It's called Grind and Roll University. Um, it's going to launch in May. So I will have courses on there. I will have checklists on there. I will have everything on there that you will need to be successful. I will have resources on there. Like it's just going to be so jam packed with so information. It's the university so affordable. I'm making sure that it's affordable. I'm making sure that it's affordable for us. I understand that, people, I understand that people don't have like a whole bunch of money to invest in their business, things like that. A lot of people don't know how, where to start, what to do, what resources are available, what's needed. Like a lot of people, I have people that be like, oh, I heard you got such and such $50,000 in business credit, and it's like, yeah, we did, but you have to be dedicated. It's a process. I've had people sit up and be like, well, how much is it? And I'll be like, okay, it's $150. If we do it as a class, it's not as much. That's why I try to do it as a class, you know and I try to make it like 40 or $50, for the class. That's what I'm about to do with business credit. That's what I really want to come and say this morning, that a lot of y'all know that, I'll be relocating soon. And once I relocate, I'll be taking a month off, to get me and my family, settled. And I won't be on social media at all. I might pop in and say, hey, great morning, but that's it. I won't be doing any coaching. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, for a month, maybe like a month and a half, just to recoup. I've been going hard with this thing for a very long time. I've been a motivational speaker for about 5, 6 years now, probably a little longer. Yeah, probably a little longer. But I've been a business coach since 2011. Um, so it's been a long time coming. There has been really no days off for me. I've been putting in 14, 15-hour days. I think this morning I went to sleep maybe 4 o'clock. This morning I went to sleep, got right back up at 7:30. So that's how my days go. But I want to prepare people before I go. I want to make sure that everybody is prepared. Your business is set up and how it's supposed to be set up. Everybody, before I go, I want to make sure that everybody is going ahead and establishing business credit. You have the information you need, you on the right path. That's what I want to make sure before I go. So that's why I wanted to go live today, because no more procrastinating, no more sleeping on yourself. If you have something down on the inside of you, a goal, a dream, a business, you want to get into flipping houses, whatever you want to do, the time is now. The time is now. That business you have that you've been thinking about, that you've been putting off, somebody done opened that same business and they winning. They're winning. And that could be you. But you control you. You control if you're going to procrastinate or not. You control the moves you're going to make. Thank you, Christopher. Grind and rule you. Grind and rule you university. That's what it's called. Grind and rule you university. I've been working on this for a very long time. Being a business coach and working with like, a lot of people, the Almighty gave me this university. And it's like start a university to where people can work at their own pace, and people have the tools and the resources. I am going to be providing the tools and the resources to be successful. That's what I'm going to be doing with this university. It launches next month. I'm very excited, about it. I try to help, as much as I can. Like I said, the grant list was only $10 for 13 grants. There's a grant on there up to $1 million, up to $1 million on there. And then I gave y'all a promo code of Royal to use at checkout, and it brings the list down to $5.99. You can't beat that. Invest that $5.99 in yourself. Get that grant list. Take the time to sit down and fill out every single grant. It's basic information. Fill out for every single grant and do it every month until it's over. There's a grant on there that gives out $10,000 every single month. Every single month they're doing $10,000. Yes, Grind and Roll University. But I just really want to come in and inspire y'all this morning, to stop sleeping on yourself. Inspire y'all this morning to go ahead and put yourself in position. I know people are tired of struggling. How fast will you be moving? I'm not sure. Hold on one second, y'all. Y'all can hear me. I'm not sure. Um, it's in play right now. So I'm not really sure. My goal is to go ahead and move. My goal is to go ahead and be moved by June. Um, God willing, sooner than that. You know. You left an email for okay. Maybe sooner than that. And it's like once I get there, I get me and my family settled, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start working on my media room, and that's where I'm gonna do my podcast and things like that. So I have to get that together. There's a lot of things that I have to get together, you know, podcast slash talk show, but this is the room where I make all my content. I want to set it up to where I can have like a switchboard kind of thing to take phone calls. I want this to be like a real platform for us to have real conversations. So it's going to be a lot. So I'm God willing by June, we'll be going ahead and relocating. I'm trying to get equipment now. I'm working with some people, that's helping me, bring this together. Had some meetings with some different platforms that want me to be, on their platform. So it's just a lot of things, in the mix right now. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Okay. Yep. So, I just want people to reach their goals. I want people to have, the resources, to do that. I really, really do. The time is now. I've had to tell several people this week, you get up and you go to work and nothing's wrong with that. But you should be getting off of work or taking your lunch break and doing something with your business. Even if it's coming up, to start for the people that want to start with coming up with a name. I'll have a business checklist on the university website too. as a guide to help you start your business. Um, I also have a group on here that, I'll be putting a lot of, important stuff in the group. Grindr University has a like page on Facebook. I will be putting content and stuff on that page. I put content on there now, but I'll be doing videos, about business too. So I have to kind of, you know, balance myself, to do motivational videos and then to do business videos too. But I'm gonna work it out. It's gonna happen. But I just want people to be working on themselves. I believe in you. Success is inside of you. Success is your portion. Don't allow your dream and your goal to just sit there. If you start out with a name, and a name, you can get you a nice logo. I do logos sometimes. If you catch me on a good day, you hit me up and you need a logo, I'll do a logo for you. Get you some business cards, things like that. Start getting your name, your business out there. You don't have to start big at first. You just really don't. But I always make sure my client's name is secure. Even if you have a name right now and you just thinking like, I'm not ready, I want you to secure your business name. I've had people sit up and write down a name and never ever go back, to that gold sheet again. And when they go back to start their business, the name is gone. The name is gone. I want you to secure the name. If you need help securing your name, you reach out. Take you a little couple dollars and secure your name until you're ready to use it. I have a lot of people that come to me, Shalakimi, I need to secure my name for my business. Let's do that. I'm not ready yet, but I want to secure my name. Let's secure your name. Let's secure your business. How do you start a business without worrying about being in debt? Because okay, so basically how I do it with my people is I'm like, what you have to do a budget, and you have to see what do you have left over. Can we go ahead and secure your name? Like, okay, you get paid every 2 weeks, right? So let's piece it down. The first time you get paid, you might do your coaching, right? Or you might take a class. Then after that, you're going to have a list of things to do. Every single check, you could be taking a little bit of money and you could be investing in your business. So say one check, you get your logo. Boom, you got your logo. I do logos in business cards. So I always sell them as a package deal. And I do logos in business cards for 150. I always do it together. So you could do that. So you put 75 down with your order, and then when I'm done with your order, you pay the other 75. So every check, you could be putting little money to the side. You're not going in debt. You could be putting little money to the side to go ahead and build your business up. And then you launch your business and you start, making you some money. You might only make a little bit of money because maybe only a little bit of people know about you. But if you like me, like I go hard, I go hard. So I get out there, I network. I go to these networking events. I make sure everybody have my card, because if I'm at a networking event, the whole room are clients. They are potential clients. They are potential customers, the whole room. So what, you pay what, 10, $20 for marketing, because that's what you're doing. You're going to market at this event. You're going to make sure everybody know who you are. You're going to shake hands. Hello, I'm Shalakemia. I have my own digital online university called Grindr University. Here's my card. We have all the business needs and resources that you need to go ahead and, start your business, establish your business, or put your business on another level. That's the kind of thing that you have to do. But you have to start somewhere. And it don't take no whole bunch of money to start, I promise you. It don't take no whole bunch of money to start. It does not. Okay, when I say secure your name, that's like if my business is called Pink, Purple, and Lavish. That's the name I wrote down. But then a year from now, I could go and I could try to do that and I search on social media and somebody's already using that name. If you need to secure your name, message me and we will secure your name. We will make sure that we secure your name. We will secure your name to where if somebody else wants to come and do Pink, Purple, and Lavish, they're not going to want to do it because they're going to see that it's not available. It's not available. I'm gonna try to answer as many questions as I can. Are we talking about trademark and EIN? George, I'm not talking about trademark. A lot of people don't have money to trademark off the back. I do a different security type of thing. If y'all want a security, how to secure your business class, let me know if y'all want that. I'll see how many people want it, and then I could put together, a small class and walk y'all through the steps. What I do in my classes, I walk you through the steps. So when I do a live class inside of a Facebook group, and I will walk you through the steps of securing your name until you are ready to do what you need to do with your business. You can get an EIN, George, that's fine. You can get an EIN. EIN's not security. Nope. Nope. And a lot of people don't have money to trademark off the bat. So I teach you how to secure your name. And then what I've done for some people is we secured the name. We've got it up and running. Their first couple $100, we then went ahead and trademarked it. That's what we did. I'm gonna tell you a secret. um, people are not going to buy. People are not going to sit up and use a name that's not available for them to use. Um, they're not going to trademark a name either. They're not going to do that. They're going to trademark a name that they have secured. That's what people are going to do. When you say, okay, I need more income, my delivery jobs with my own car is not stretching enough, money left over. What you need, I do have some resources to bring in some extra income. Some of my students are bringing in like $2,000 to $4,000 extra money a month. I did put that class out there and nobody signed up for it. So, you know, but I do have people individually that I have coached and bringing in extra money, and they do that. If you're interested in that, anybody, let me know if you're interested in doing that. I have my business name. I had a hot dog cart before I moved, but I sold it to move, so I don't have it anymore. I'm trying to get products in stores. However, income is a big issue. What you need, what I would do, um, is if you are working right now, I will be taking whatever money that you can, and getting things piece by piece. Um, Another thing I would do is I would start building business credit. I would start building business credit. You can easily get a line for $10,000. Easily get a line for $10,000. If you can get a food truck with that, and then we could do some lines of credit to get you some products and supplies. Getting stuff in stores is not as hard as people think. There is a process to get, products in stores and things like that, but it's not hard. It's not hard. I know you'll see people all the time in Target and Walmart and Trader Joe's. You just have to really put the work in to do what you need to do. But it's not hard. I have a few clients that have products in stores. Um, I can't tell you how many business ideas I had that ended up on Shark Tank flourishing years after I thought of it. I'm taking massive action. You have to. You have to. The way entrepreneurs are coming up now, y'all, stop sitting on an idea. Stop sitting on it. Come on now. Stop it. I like this conversation. You were opening my mind to a lot of things. Thank you, Michelle. Trademark. I have an EIN. Yeah, having an EIN is cool. Let me tell y'all one thing about excuse me, about business, right? If I have a business called Lavish Purple and Pink, right? That's my business name. I have an LLC for it through the state. Do you know that Michelle could come and get an LLC for that same name? And you know why? Because the state is not there to tell you that somebody else owns that name. They're there to make money. So they will allow you to buy an LLC that someone else has the money that somebody else has. I could be in Pennsylvania. Michelle could be in New York. Me and her got the same LLC. She's just LLC'd in New York. I'm LLC'd in Pennsylvania. But there's nobody to say, no, Michelle. Shalakemia owns that name. Michelle just wasted her money. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, I have the name all across the board, everywhere. I have lavishpinkandpurple.com. I have the Facebook page. I have everything. So Michelle really wouldn't be able to do anything with it unless she added something to the name. These places, let me tell you something. This is why I tell people to coach with me because I care about your success. These people are here to make money. They're going to allow you to buy a name that somebody else has. That's not their business. I'm just being real with you. That's why you need a coach. I had a girl, I kept hitting her up. It's like 3 years ago. She started a company and I kept telling her, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I stopped doing that though, because I know my worth as a business coach. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm here to help. She went on her own. She started a business and she had a name. She got the logo, the business cards, she got flyers, she got t-shirts made. How about it was somebody else's name? How about they served her with a cease and desist and said, you have to stop using this name immediately. We own this. But do you know, if she would have worked with me as a business coach, I would have told her that. Because I always check names against databases. I always check names. I don't never want my clients to go through that. You invested all this money. You invested all this money for nothing because you didn't have no coaching. You didn't know. So everything down the drain because she was using somebody else's name for her business. Yeah. Yep. You don't ever want to run into things like that. I think I need to secure my name here in North Carolina. Absolutely. Well, if you would have to get a LLC in North Carolina. You would have to get an LLC in North Carolina. Yeah. I'm gonna try to answer as many questions as I can. I know you're busy and I have to start my day, but I left a message on IG. So when you get a chance, okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. I need to talk to you more about business credit. I have no idea. Okay, if you have no idea how to go about business credit, make sure you go to grindandrolluniversity.com and you subscribe, because what I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks is I'm going to be teaching business credit. Even I don't care if you don't have no supplies. I don't care what you don't have. I don't care. I need you to establish business credit. I need you to do that. I need you to do it the right way. I have people, Charlotte, keep me in. I applied for all this stuff for business credit. I got denied for everything. Who told you to go do that? I never told you to go do that. But because you don't want to pay a coaching fee, this girl paid $150 and then end up having access to 40,000. It's not hard. I promise you. It's just not. It's not hard. But people will do that. They'll be like, "Oh, I don't need it. I can do it myself." You got denied for everything. And you put yourself back because you ran and you applied for all this stuff and you weren't ready. You were not ready, baby. It's levels to this thing. I promise you, it's levels to it. How do you find out if your name is used? I mean, you can check social media. You can put your name in Facebook and see if somebody's using it. You can put it in Instagram, see if somebody's using it. You can look up the state you in. You can Google it. There's many things you can do to see if your name is available. Somebody's using it. Constance, you are very intelligent and smart. We, the people, really need to invest in learning from you. Thank you, Constance. With the LLC alone will not secure your business name. That won't secure you. I just told you, I could be LLC in Pennsylvania. Constance could be LLC in Georgia. We got the same name. We got the same name. People ain't gonna tell you that because that's not their business. The state is there to make money off of you. They're not about to tell you that. Some of them don't care. I've had people get LLC with the same name and not even know, not even knowing. But I do make sure that my people are putting money back for a trademark. If you do not have a unique name, even if you do, you need a trademark. But I help you secure it until you can afford to get it trademarked. Okay, good. She said I'm on Grinding Royal already. Um, in the business grants, some of the business grants on the list are you can use the money for startup. You can use if you don't have no inventory, you can use the money for inventory. There's 13, like I said, there's 13 grants on there. This is a list where you can apply, you can keep on applying every single month until the deadline. Some deadlines are July, some are December. There is one grant on there. The deadline is May the 8th. So go get your grant list. You don't never know what could happen. They have $5,000 grants, $10,000 grants, $20,000 grants. There's a lot of different, grants on there that you can get. And what you spending? $5.99? Because the code is right there. You go to Grind Royal University, use that code Royal for a discount. You can't beat that. Can't beat it. How does this work for trucking? Are you trying to start your own trucking company? It will go the same way. It will go the same way. I'm going to join in 3 weeks. I will have my fee. I need to learn. I don't see on your website about business credit. Business credit is not on my website yet. It is not on my website yet. Nope. It's not on the website yet. That's why you have to subscribe and you always get an email when there's a new product up. I think I want to teach business credit live. I think I want to teach it live. I want to teach it live. Then I'll have something on the site where people can do it themselves, but I do want to teach it live. I want people to understand business credit. And business credit, listen, I don't care if your personal credit is a 520. I don't care if it's a 498. You could have $50,000 in business credit. But that doesn't mean don't work on your personal credit. I want people to start working on their personal credit too. I want you to have great personal credit and business credit. Think about it. You can move how you want to move. You can move how you want to move. You want a food truck with business credit, you could finance the whole food truck. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. But you have to put in the work, y'all. It's not gonna come to you. It's not gonna come real simple. You have to put in the work to get where you want to be. It's obtainable. And that's what I want y'all to know this morning. It is obtainable. I promise you. But you have to put in the work to get there. You got my grant list? Okay. Awesome. Make sure you apply every single month. Every single month you sitting down and you doing that. Taking a few minutes and making sure you applying for those grants every single month. Good morning, Stephanie. So do y'all have if y'all don't have any other questions, I'm gonna go. This was just a reminder to stop sleeping on yourself. Today is the day. that you stop sleeping on yourself and you get on the ball with your goals and your dreams and your business and your brands. If some of y'all want to be motivational speakers, let's do it. Let's do it. Some of y'all, it's so many. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all have a gift, right? And y'all have a business down on the inside of you that you need to perfect. And then you need to coach people. People do that all the time. I have clients that are nail techs, and they have built their clientele up. They do good work. Now they're teaching other people how to be nail techs. That's what they're doing. I have people that sell hair, you know, and now they're helping other people set up their hair business and sell hair. After you have perfected what you got going on, then you go and you start having classes, charging people whatever you want to charge a head. Start having a class and making money off of that too. You heard what I said? Where is the checklist? What checklist for the business checklist? Is the business checklist isn't up yet? The checklist for start a business. Yes, it's not up there yet. It will be up there once the university launches. The business checklist will be up there. I'm going to recommend that when it goes up, you'll get an email. Get the business checklist because you want to have all that established before we roll into business credit. That's why I really try to teach business 101 and then business credit. I might make it like a two-part course. And some people be like, oh, well, I got this and I got that. Yeah, you might have an EIN, you might have an LLC, but there's other things that you need, baby. There's so many other aspects to your business that you need. Your business need to be set up correctly. A lot of people's businesses are not set up correctly. You have not had the coaching that you need. If y'all are interested in doing business 101 and business credit, I will put the class together for May. I will put the class together and I will teach it to y'all live myself. But only if y'all serious. I'm not going to waste my time putting the class together if you are not serious about this. And I'm not doing a class for less than 100 people. I'll do 50 to 100 people. I'll teach it to. And that will once we do business 101, we'll do business 101 one night and business credit another night. But it'll just be one class. It'll be one course. That's it. Not one class. It'll be a bundle class. You'll get both classes at one cost on 2 different nights. So one night during the evening, I can teach you business 101 and go through everything that you need. I only need an hour. That's it. Then on the next week, we'll do business credit and you'll be good. You'll be good from there. I promise you, you will be good. You will have all the tools and resources that you need. You will be good. You'll be good. Okay. Okay, awesome. So if you are interested in Business 101, um, if you are interested in the two-part class, message me on Grinding Royal University Facebook page. Message me on that page and follow Grinding Royal University page on Facebook if you want that class. If I have 50 people that hit me up and they want that class, we're doing it. 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 I will schedule that class for one evening. Probably the second week in May, we'll do the first part. And then the following week we'll do the second part. So a two part class. That's what we'll do. We'll do a two-part class. Message me there. Um, Subscribe to grindandruluniversity.com. And what I'll do is I will put a pre-registration together for the class. And I will take a head count, but like I said, 50 to 100 people. and we will do it. And we will do it. Make sure y'all get your grant list. You can't beat it. At noon. That code is going to be no more good. The Royal code is going to be no more good at noon. If you buy the grant list and you go to my website and you leave a review, you get a $5 off coupon. If you register for the class, you can use that $5 off coupon for your registration for the class. So you get, two promo codes, so just think of that. Is the class only going to be on Facebook? Yeah. Yeah, because I'm gonna teach it live. Oh, Stephanie, you're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Hmm. Um, Let me think about that. Because I might be able to set it up to go live on my website. So let me see. I'm gonna do that because I know people aren't on Facebook. I'm gonna set it up another way. I'm gonna do it another way for my people. Good morning, Cole. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it enough. Will we be able to ask questions? Absolutely. Any class I'm teaching, you're able to ask questions. That's why I wanna do this live. I want to answer questions right then and there. I really, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Stephanie, do you not have Facebook at all? Because what I like to do, I like to put my people in a Facebook group. And I like a group because I keep you in that group. You see what I'm saying? And if you have questions, you can post them in a group and I can answer them. That's why I like because good morning. I just did a grant list but wasn't confident in my financial plan and budget. Are you able to assist with that being set up? Stephanie, what do you mean? Message me. Listen, this is what I'm going to say, right? If you don't Facebook, use Facebook for this. Use Facebook. I will feel more comfortable doing this class, right? And y'all able, and through the process, you're able to post questions in the group. I would feel more comfortable. I really wouldn't feel comfortable like doing it on, well, Stephanie, if you're trying to start a business, you're gonna need a Facebook. You're going to need a Facebook. That's where a lot of your customers and clients are going to come from. So just think about it. Even if you make a page and you're not posting nothing, that's cool. But you have to have a Facebook business page. You have to have a personal page. So you can have a personal page, and then be working your business page. But I would really just feel more comfortable that y'all have access to me. If you in one of my groups, you have access to me. I'm not gonna really like to use another platform because people are not on Facebook, because then you don't have any access to ask me questions if you get stuck. If you're in a Facebook group, you can post on the wall and say, this is my question. I don't like to leave people hanging like that. It would bother me. I would kind of worry about Stephanie, I would kind of worry about if you needed help or not. I will be able to go into the group and say, hey, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody need help? Because it's not like I'm coming to teach a class and then I'm gonna go ghost on y'all. I don't do that. I teach a class and I need to be accessible to y'all. So I will feel more comfortable teaching this in a Facebook group that we're all going to be in. It's like support services for me. So think about it, Stephanie. Think about it. I would just be more comfortable with doing that. Messaging me on Facebook is not always dependable. On my website, it's not always dependable. Think about it. You and 3,000 other people are messaging me. So I may lose you. I'm not going to do that with my Facebook groups. I frequent my Facebook groups a lot. I'm in there, I'm reading stuff, and I'm able to answer questions. If you send me an inbox, I'm not guaranteed to get it. I'm not guaranteed to get that. I don't have Facebook either. I can use my wife's Facebook though. I will definitely be in a class even if I have to make a Facebook. Well, if you don't have Facebook, I know some people don't like Facebook, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Millions of people use Facebook. Facebook is a great way to market your business. Great way to market your business. You're gonna need a Facebook anyway to make a Facebook business page. You're gonna need it anyway. You really, really are. But yes, so think about creating a Facebook. And so just message me if y'all want that class. Message me um or subscribe and I'll send an email out in a few days about the 2-part class. And I'll do a pre-registration and see how many people I have that are interested. Like I said, I'll do the class if I get 50 people. I'm sure I'll get well over 50 people. But we'll do it. We'll do it. I want y'all to have access to the capital to do the things you need to do. Before I go ahead, a client, she came to me. I told y'all this story before. And she's like, Shalakimi, I want a restaurant. You know, I had to start from scratch with her, setting up her business, setting up her brand, business credit, things like that. She got her food truck. And then what she did was she got another food truck. And then now today she has 3 locations and she's inside of a grocery store. And I remember, going back and forth with her. And, she's like, I didn't tell you I want no food truck. I told you I wanted a restaurant, and I'm like, okay, do it your way. This is the plan I came up with for you, and this is the plan that we want. And I had explained to her, you can't wake up one day and say, I want a restaurant. You have to work your way up to that. You have to work your way up to that. I will say a year of her in business, the first year she was sold out like crazy. She was sold out like crazy. And then she was able to go ahead and take those funds and get her a location. Like I said, she has 3 locations. She's not really fooling with the food trucks no more. But she has 3 locations and she's inside of a grocery store now. So if you want it, it's out here. It's out here, y'all. I promise it is. I love y'all. Thank y'all for spending time with me this morning. It was just in my spirit to really come and tell people to please stop sleeping on yourself. Please stop procrastinating with your business. Your business is going to put you on a whole nother level. Success is in you. Success is your portion. Wisdom is in you. Wisdom is your portion. And I just want you to know that I just want y'all to know that I believe in you. I want you to start believing in you, and you can do whatever you put your mind to. Okay? I love y'all. Have a great day, and I will see some of y'all at noon for my lunchtime live. Thank you. I don't know. You keep coming up as Facebook user. Hey, Facebook user. But y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in with me early this morning.